On today's menu, another flavor-packed recipe to prove there's never a dull moment. A delicious Dal Makhani. Lei Ho Ma, that's how's it going in Cantonese. I'm Yeung from YoungManCooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. This is definitely one of those recipes that's so delicious, simple to make, and you'll be making it on repeat. But before we get started, this is not the only way of making this recipe. This is just simply one way. Let's begin. This here is amazing, beautiful black lentils, sometimes called black beluga lentils. It was fairly difficult to find this in a local supermarket, but it was pretty easy to find online. So a bit of a specialty item. If you don't have this, you can definitely sub this out with brown lentils. These black lentils are really hard, so they do have to be soaked overnight to kind of loosen them up. I have about half a cup of the dried lentils soaking in about 2 to 3 cups of water overnight, and you can see that they really kind of almost doubled in size. In this episode, I'm using half a cup of dried black lentils, which will be good for 2 generous portions. Drain the lentils and set it aside. Grate 2 large pieces of garlic. Grate 1 small piece of ginger. One red onion, finely diced. Alternatively, you can use shallots or other onions you have on hand. One Roma tomato, diced. Set aside the tomatoes. This here is canned coconut milk. Now I always get the full fat version because you get this incredible layer of thick coconut cream. Set aside about 2 tablespoons of coconut cream. One last thing, we'll be using the spicy smoky chili oil made in the previous episode. It looks like I need to make a little bit more myself. There'll be a link in the description box below for you to check this out. Make this really easily at home. There'll also be another link for you to check out the official Yeung Man Cooking ramen bowls and spoons, along with the Yeung Man Cooking merch, plant-based sushi masterclass, or the 3 Yeung Man Cooking cookbooks. There's a print or digital version of those. Definitely check out that link in the description box below, or you can visit YoungManCooking.com. Sauté pan, medium heat, 3 tablespoons chili oil. You can also use plant-based butter in lieu of chili oil. 1 teaspoon cumin seeds. Fry the seeds for a few seconds. Red onions. Sauté for 3 to 4 minutes. Garlic and ginger. Sauté for about 2 minutes. Half teaspoon turmeric. 1 teaspoon sweet paprika. 1 teaspoon coriander. 2 teaspoons garam masala. Optional half teaspoon cayenne pepper. Generous pinch of salt. Cook the spices for about a minute. A about 3 tablespoons tomato paste. Cook the tomato paste for about a minute. Tomatoes. Cook the tomatoes for a couple of minutes. Use the juices from the fresh tomatoes to deglaze the pan. Really take the time to cook out the tomatoes and you'll see a beautiful oil separation. Black lentils. Give the pan a good stir and cook for about a minute. 1.5 cups water. Give the pan a good stir. Turn up the heat and bring to a boil. Give the pan a good stir, then cover and cook on medium-low for about 30 minutes. Use a fork to mash down some of the black lentils. Mashing down some of the lentils will further substantiate and give the dal a nice thick texture. Coconut cream. Give the pan a good stir. The coconut cream will add a nice buttery and velvety texture. Plate the dal. Drizzle over some more coconut cream. Garnish with fresh cilantro and serve. You can now enjoy this flavor-packed dish with absolute confidence. Man, this looks absolute bomb. There are so many moving parts and so much flavor happening in there is just extraordinary. Of course, visually it has that beautiful, rustic, almost like a crimson color. And there's that pop of bright green from the cilantro and that pearly white from the coconut cream. The dal just has this really warm, comforting, velvety texture. It really is like a warm hug in a bowl. Those black lentils are very tender and just adds a little bit of that chewy texture. You get this crazy dynamic range of different flavors from the spicy, from the chili oil, the smokiness, a little saltiness, and then this acidic sweetness from the tomato and the tomato paste. There's this really nice buttery depth and slight fruitiness from the coconut cream. You can also see that beautiful separation in that oil. The initial garlic, the ginger, and the onions just melts literally into this bowl. Giving it time to cook in that pan also really helps reduce down the liquid and further concentrates the intensity of the flavors. This is definitely one of those recipes, like always, where it's simple to make, super delicious, visually stunning, like you were served this at an amazing restaurant, and it was so incredibly easy to make this in your very own kitchen. It's dishes like this that I always say that has so many different flavors going on. It's definitely a party I want to attend. And if you love easy and delicious recipes like that, then definitely check out or pick up your copy of one of the 3 Young Men Cooking cookbooks. It has most of the favorite recipes from the cooking show here on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check this out, or you can visit youngmencooking.com. You can also check out the Young Men Cooking merch and plant-based sushi masterclass. If you're not already subscribed with that notification bell clicked, definitely do so you won't miss a single episode.